Hello everyone, welcome to Peach on Earth Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Scorpio. You can have Scorpio anywhere in your chart. You can even just be drawn to the title of this reading. All that I ask is that if you are here watching this reading, that you come with good intentions for yourself and for others. Okay, so Scorpio, when I was getting into your energy, the first thing I got was I got a heartbeat, but it was almost like separate things, like your heart, like something that's in your heart, and then taking a beat to acknowledge something that's in your heart. I'm hearing. It's it said take a beat from the hustle and bustle. So you could just be busy, 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 but it's there's something in your heart that's been nagging at you, that you're supposed to be paying attention to. Excuse me. I also got something about filling your well, where it's where you're going, and you're not. It's everyone's taking, but it's not giving you enough time to replenish. So you can be a person that does a lot of things for other people. And it's really talking a lot about here, with the messages that I'm getting about, needing to take a beat for yourself, needing to do something that fills your heart. And then on a little bit more of a deeper level, I was getting something about calling back parts of yourself that you've lost along the way. I mean, I guess this could be hobbies, or there's things, it seems like you have, it's you've kind of just lost yourself a little bit on the path that you're currently on. And there's no shame in that. We are where we're supposed to be, and you're learning something, even if it's not exactly what you want out of life. I'm hearing it's it's not filling your heart. You feel like you're just going. So it's going back and calling back parts of yourself that you've kind of put to the wayside for other people, like hobbies, projects, that you've kind of put to the side so you could focus on. And it might not even be other people. It's just other people could be in the sense of society, right? Society says we need to do this, and this. And so it's kind of your heart has been put to the side for those things. Okay, so Scorpio, your first card here is the comic. I'm seeing these there's something about the chakra here. I am getting that because it has 5 lines coming out of it for the chakra. And what's interesting is I'm seeing here the sacral and the solar plexus are very close together. And that's kind of a good thing. That's kind of interesting. If you turn it like this, it's almost like this is the crown chakra, the purple, right? And it kind of goes around here. Or I guess that's more third eye. But anyway, and then it's the arms and the legs, and then the body and the head, and then this is the two aspects of our self, right? The masculine and the feminine. But also, one thing that I was getting from this when I had it turned this way is there's something here about these sprinkles. It's it's almost, okay, so what I'm hearing is you're sending out, or not sending out, how do I want to word this? you're putting in all this effort, this hustle and bustle, this like, you're kind of like doing the things that are like needed of you, okay? And maybe in the sense that makes you feel kind of like the fool energy, or I don't want to say fool energy, like that's not what I'm thinking of. Jester. It's like a jester. It makes you feel like, maybe you feel like you like sold out or something. But it's like these little sprinkles, you know, they're little tiny balls of like sweetness, right? But they're not good for you. They're just like little tiny balls of sugar. And it provides like some texture. So it's like, it's almost like you're feeling like you're putting all this effort out. And yes, you are getting something in return. Those sprinkles are like, you know, like sprinkles on top. It's like you're getting some type of reward, but they're tiny. It's like tiny little pellets, but there's so many of them that it makes it seem like it's worth it. But this cat is sad. So very sad. And I'm getting here too, it's like here it's like an X. And then when you turn it, it's kind of more like peace. Or even just like a person walking. But it's almost more like a peace symbol. Yeah, so it's like you're living this way. You're getting the little tiny rewards. You're getting the sprinkles. But you're not feeling fulfilled. Okay, so the next card is an energy like outside of you. Oh my goodness, we have the Saboteur. Highlights your fear. This is the light attribute. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and changes it would bring to your life. So this is like someone who wants to sabotage you feeling this way. Like wants you to not be this person. Like they want you to be able to turn. They want you to be able to be you, yourself. Like they want to help you spin the wheel. But then the shadow attribute is induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So it's like there could be someone out there that is like wanting to help you spin your wheel in a positive direction. And then there's someone who, or there is someone out there who is wanting to spin it in a like reverse direction. It's like by doing something destructive, it derails you into having to do more for them. And then, you know, yeah. But it's interesting too, because if you see here, like this is like the hot air balloon, right? Oops, sorry. And this person, it like fits on there. I mean, not really, but it does. And they're letting the air out. So I'm getting that it's that positive attribute. It's like they're letting the air out of this. They don't want you to have to live like this anymore. And if you feel like there's not someone like this in your life, then maybe they're coming, or maybe this just is not the reading for you. But there is someone here that feels like, just even like the way that this needle, I don't know if you can see it, but this person is holding a needle up to this hot air balloon. It's not even a hot air balloon. There's no fire. It's just helium, I guess. But so they're like holding a needle up to it, and where they're puncturing, well, I don't know. It might go that way because the hole will be here. So it'll propel it that way. I don't know. That's not what I was getting though. I was getting it would turn it this way. It would turn it in a positive direction. So I'm going with that. There's someone or something that wants you to turn your life in a positive direction. You got radiant geometry, pattern truth, deeper order, and then the dissolving form, surrender, soften, transformation. So this could be, it's interesting, I'm getting cosmic, because this says comic, but I'm getting like there's something cosmic at play here with this radiant geometry. I'm getting like a Metatron vibe. It doesn't have to be. There's lots of different sacred geometry, but in this, in this instance, I'm getting something with this. Oh wow. Yeah, so the whole Metatron thing and the radiant geometry, you could be getting messages about patterns that you have like succumbed to in life. There's certain aspects of your life that have played out over and over and over again. The dissolving form. Yeah, it's like so there's like a pattern. It's like you're noticing some kind of pattern here. And it's like now that you're aware of it, like you're starting to feel almost like foolish that you've let it play out like this, but there's no need for that. But it's like it's been giving you just enough to like get you by, right? It's been giving you those like little sprinkles to get you by. But there's like, now that you've acknowledged it cosmically, there's like either someone, some activity, spirit itself, something is turning it and spinning it into, and so it's like the dissolving form. What dissolves makes space for what can finally live. So yeah, like something is sabotaging a pattern that you've had. It's a negative pattern. So in this instance, the sabotaging is actually a good thing. It's like now that you've finally acknowledged a pattern that you've lived over and over and over, spirit or something is nudging you to make space for something that is fitting for your heart. Yeah, that I just looked over and I saw the calling back parts of yourself you've lost along the way. By reliving this pattern over and over and over, you have, you know, it's like you've lost parts of yourself along the way. By removing those, it will, like, I'm seeing like a magnet will like suck those things back to you. The things that you've given away of yourself to others. Okay. We have hedge here. Potential boundaries and indecision. Okay. I'm seeing this why. Why? You know what? It's okay, so this way it would be the Y. XY. XY. I'm getting that because we have an X and a Y. And a Y. And then the outside almost looks like it could be an X. Sorry, I'm just trying to... It's really interesting too because we have the scales here. And it's almost like these two things balancing out, because the Y's in the middle and then these two things are in the scales. So it's like your past patterns need to... So they were just outweighing all of this, right? Like there was nothing on this side. The transformation, the dissolving into yourself, like creating space for who you are. There was nothing on there. There was only patterns. So that was always like outweighing this side. And now that something has been recognized, something has been, it's almost like you came here and you saw the fork in the road. You saw, and I'm getting like sacral and masculine, sacral, masculine. So it's like maybe you have always gone this way towards the sacral, towards giving to others, and not ever towards giving to yourself. And it's like you've known, like you know how to do this well, like giving to others. You it's all you've ever known, I'm getting. But you're coming to this like fork. And now that you've seen it, now that you've actually looked at the paths, you've looked left at the sacral, you've looked right, and you noticed how I'm getting just like this dark gray, almost scary type of like path this way. You've never gone that way because you don't know what lies ahead. Like it might look scary, but what lies beyond that, you don't know. You've never gone that way. You've always just given. You know how that way goes. It doesn't matter how like beautiful the path seems. You know what's at the end of it. But you've like never gone this way. It's like it's never even registered that it was a possibility because it didn't look safe. Choosing yourself did not look safe. And it was by design, I'm hearing. So you're definitely being called to go towards your solar. Like maybe you should be doing some solar meditations on your solar plexus. Yeah, so okay. Okay, so we have the wolf. You know what's interesting? It's almost like I'm seeing it like the wolf there too. This is giving me very like, it is that very masculine energy. Like maybe something has, like some energy has come into your force field that is like a very I don't want to say masculine positive. That's not what I'm trying to say. It's very, it's just calling to you to follow that path. This could be like a spirit animal for you. It's almost like what made you look up. It's like you were just looking down and maybe there's a wolf down here. Because a wolf is a very masculine energy, but it's also very like protective, and you know they travel in small groups. And so it's like this is what made you look up. There's something that triggered your masculine energy, like acknowledging your masculine side instead of just the give. There's something that is triggering your solar. And if there hasn't been something yet, there will be. Slippery elm. And the 5 of earth. Do you notice it doesn't look like anyone's home? Even though there's chairs on the porch, it doesn't feel like there's anyone home. And this tree is like being forced to stay up. You could be... Yeah, there's just something like in your core that is rooted deep within you that is making you feel very... It's like, what has all of this effort I've put in given me? What has it benefited my life? What has all your effort benefited your life? How has it? Or has it only benefited other people? And then we have Freya, bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take risks, and be daring. So I haven't done this for any of the other readings. I kind of want to clarify this wolf because there's something... I don't know if it's outside of you or within you. I think it's both. I think there's something outside of you that is awakening something within you. I think there's, like I said, there's something happening that makes you look up and not just naturally go to the left. You look up and you see something, this wolf, and it encourages you to go this way. It encourages you, and I don't think this has happened yet. I think this is what you're being drawn towards. Like, it's like you have like a little inkling inside yourself that there's like, you're standing right here. You're standing right here and you're feeling almost like a fool. You're feeling very like a jester, you know? You're feeling like you have tried and tried and tried, and it's not gotten you anywhere but looking like a fool. Like, and those aren't my words. Those are probably words that you've used for yourself, towards yourself. But yeah, it's like you're really, really being called to see this. I want to look at that, actually. Hang on just a second. I'm going to find a deck that I want to use for it. Okay, so I actually couldn't find a deck that I wanted to use, but I was like kind of like meditating on the wolf energy. And it's activities that are going to ignite your solar plexus. Having a bonfire, focusing on core work, breath work, like a solar plexus breath work, meditations. There's something about your solar plexus that is wanting to be seen right now, and it is going to poke a hole in whatever is keeping you afloat with that hot air balloon here. There's something keeping you afloat right now, and it's just gas, right? Like it's not being that's so ironic that this hot air balloon is not being lifted by fire, because it should be. Like, that's how you keep a hot air balloon in the air. Like who knows what could hit this balloon and it would pop, right? And that's almost like what's happening. But it's you, though. You are poking, well, this is an energy outside of you. So something is poking a hole in this facade, in this balloon that is being run by gas, and if anything pokes it, it will fall. But if it was being driven by fire, your gut, your instincts, it would still be afloat. So That's what you're being called to, is like going out. Oh, with this bold Freya energy here, maybe, really try to tap into Freya if that's something you're called to do. But it's almost like I'm getting also this sense of, what is it called? Like rejection therapy. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but it's like going out and doing something that you didn't think that you were brave enough to do. Do it anyway and see that the results ended up being not so bad, but probably pretty good. So that's what I'm kind of getting, is like finding activities that ignite your fire. It can be a literal fire. It can just be something within you. Like there's something that needs, like there's like I'm getting this like pilot light imagery, and it's like reigniting that pilot light. And it gets something churning within you. It like starts turning this wheel, okay, into this like more like you. I'm seeing much more confidence as well. Okay, so Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. I don't know, there wasn't like a very, I guess a straightforward message. Maybe there was. I hope there was for you. Maybe there was. I'm doubting myself for whatever reason. And maybe that's you coming through as well. It's like you're doubting your abilities to stand up to something. You're doubting being able to do something for yourself here. Because, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Scorpio, choose yourself. Go with your own flow. Try to, like, if there's something coming up, ask yourself, why am I doing this? And that's the why, okay? Here, that's the why. Why am I doing this? Am I doing this to keep these patterns afloat? Am I doing this to kind of like being able to be let back into the house, so to speak, like to go back to the comfort, okay? Or am I doing it for myself? Am I doing it for, and by doing stuff for yourself does not mean that you're harming others. It means that, when you're more in tune with yourself, you can be more in tune with others, with the right people. And it also shows how to, I'm not sure, like be an example, I guess. But I'm getting so like kind of like, I feel like you're putting it off. You're kind of like, because I'm rambling, for some reason. You're trying to put off the why. It's like you've already answered the why. The why has been very, very clear, and you're trying to maybe avoid it and go this way, but you're being called to go this way. Called to go towards yourself, okay? So Scorpio, this has been your reading. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you can like, comment, share, subscribe. I love it when you guys comment and tell me how the readings relate to your story. I also do personal readings. If you are interested in that, you can email me at peachonearthtarot@gmail.com. I would love to be able to help anyone that is so called towards that. So yeah, Scorpio, thank you for being here today. I thank any of you for being present, any of your guides that were present, any of my guides that were present. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.